If you're living on autopilot every single day, you may walk into your room and think, oh my God, I am living in a jungle. I'm living in a pig pen. I'm living in the zoo. I feel like that pretty often. Hi, my name is Elena. I'm a therapist, and this is part 4 of breaking out of autopilot. This is a 7-day reset. So far, we've recognized that we're in autopilot. We've become mindful of what we're doing every single day. We've become aware of, do we feel good? Do we feel bad about our activities? And if we feel bad, we try to minimize how much time we're spending in those things. Also become more mindful of how we're talking about ourselves in our life. So now we need to actually make a physical change in our environment. When you're living on autopilot, you're oftentimes experiencing the same environments over and over again, right? You go from your room to your bathroom, to your kitchen, to your car, to work, back to your car, back home, all of that. 2 issues with that. Number 1, when you are deep in the trenches of autopilot, you may have a chair in your room that has every single piece of clothing you have put on that week. You may have stuff all over your floor. You may have makeup all over your table. You may have papers everywhere, cups, whatever. I know I do when I'm in the trenches of autopilot, because my brain is just not even focusing, paying attention on anything. It's almost not even recognizing that my environment is not comforting. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go into your room or wherever you spend a lot of your time and put a 2-minute timer on. Literally 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and clean. That may look like putting clothes away, putting stuff away. 2 minutes. When the 2-minute timer is done, if you want to stop there, that's fine. Maybe later in the day you can do another 2-minute timer. But oftentimes what's going to happen is, because you've already done 2 minutes, you're going to be like, you know what? Let me put another 2 minutes, and let me clean a bit more. Maybe another 2 minutes, another 2 minutes. And by the time you know it, your room is clean. So I personally think that everyone should have their own little sanctuary. And a lot of times it's people's bedrooms. With you walking in and having a nice clean room, a place where you can see your bed that you can decompress in after the day. All your clothes are put away. Everything's nice and neat and organized. It's kind of like a blank space. And what we want is to create more blank spaces essentially in your life. Because right now with autopilot, your brain is just constantly go, 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 that it doesn't have a blank space. And how can your brain feel comforted if it's walking to a room where there's chaos, essentially? The second thing I want you to do is choose one place this week that you're going to go that's different than your routine. That may look like going to a new cafe, walking in a new neighborhood, maybe going on a little drive and seeing something different that you don't normally do. Maybe even like hanging out with a friend that you don't normally see. One drastic shift to your environment that's kind of like a shock to your system. Like, okay, this is something new. This is something different. Because in order for us to really break out of that autopilot, we're trying to disrupt the patterns. If our daily patterns are all the exact same, it's difficult to do that. So you're going to shift your environment, come back in 2 days for step number 5.